Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Endon, and I am an accountability coach and the author of Get Resultsology, the science of getting stuff done. I work with people who run their own business. No boss, distractions everywhere, and never enough hours in the day. Together we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus, and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. So if that sounds like the kind of breakthrough that you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Scarlett Stanhope. Scarlett, aka the Biz Hippie, teaches coaches to conquer their finances and own their own worth so that they can be fully supported by the work they love. Scarlett harnessed the power of money to break free from her workaholic career path and pursue her dreams. She uses a combination of tangible money management strategies as well as a variety of coaching techniques to help her clients transform their mindset and relationship to money, allowing them to strategically achieve their goals and live their best lives. Scarlett, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be a guest on your show today.
You're very welcome. And what part of the world are you from, Scarlett?
I am from the States. I am in the state of Massachusetts, not too far outside of Boston.
Fantastic. And if anybody is watching this on the video version, there is a magnificent mural of an Indian elephant behind you. That's right, isn't it?
Yes. This is my hippie background with my plants and my tapestry.
That's fantastic. Well, I could talk to you about that all day, but that would rather break the rules of the podcast. So I guess we ought to get on with the questions instead and talk to you about the answers to those. Are you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Okay, so here we go. Let's get the clock up on the screen. And there it goes. Scarlett, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
Absolutely. So I work with coaches, entrepreneurs, and healers who really want to pursue their own businesses and do work that they love. People who want to break free from 9-to-5 jobs that are not fulfilling and don't serve them, and really want to bring their service, their gifts, their craft to the world and make that positive impact on the world. But so often, money is the thing that holds us back from doing the things we want to do, living the lives we want to live. And so I help my clients to really change their relationship with money, the way they think about, feel about, and use their money so that they can confidently do the work that they love while also supporting themselves financially in the process.
That's brilliant. And that's a very succinct and comprehensive answer. And you almost answered most of question 2, but I always say with question 2, which is what is the problem that you solve? You clearly solve more than one problem, and perhaps you'd like to give us a little bit more insight into that.
Absolutely. So we all have a relationship with money. These are thoughts that we are taught about money, beliefs that we learn growing up, whether it's from our childhood, from our family, from our parents, or just the world in general. And there's very common beliefs of scarcity, not enoughness. And this doesn't just tie into money, it also ties into our self-worth. We're taught that money doesn't grow on trees, that we have to live in either or life. Either we can do what we love or we can make money, but we can't have both. And so a huge part of what I do is I help my clients to shift their mindset around money and really heal these scarce-based beliefs so that they can find enoughness financially, but also enoughness within themselves. But in addition to that, I also teach my clients how to manage and track their money so that they can be in control of their money and in control of their lives. Because I believe money is a tool for creation. It's how we manifest and create our lives every single day. And so when you learn how to wield the power of your money, that's when you can create a life that you truly love living.
Fantastic. Money is a tool of creation. I love that. Nice distinction there. I shall try to remember that. I say try. I always say I will, and then I forget. But I will actually write that down. That's lovely. Brilliant quote. All right. So, waffling again. What is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that will help them to solve these problems?
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing that you can do is start to learn to look at your money and learn some simple steps for managing and tracking your finances. And I think a lot of people have resistance to this and fear around this. I don't teach people how to budget, I teach them how to blueprint. This is going from the perspective of what you can't do with your money to seeing what you can do with your money, seeing that your money is a choice that you make every day and that you are the one in control of those choices. And so when you manage your money, that's when you get in control of your life. You're seeing clearly what choices you're making, and you're able to make more intentional, conscious, and strategic decisions about your life. And it's very empowering to be the one in control of your money.
Oh, I like that. Again, another nice distinction there. You're not budgeting, you're setting a blueprint. I love that. Lots to think about there. Thank you so much. So now that we have a little bit of a better understanding of what you do, I always say a better understanding, but in 3 minutes we can't really get a full understanding. But let's briefly diverge and dive into goal busting, which is focusing on to how to maximize productive time to achieve your business goals. Could you share any tips or advice, Scarlett, for someone looking to improve their productivity habits?
Absolutely. And I believe this actually really does tie into my work a lot because there are subconscious reasons why we do what we do, right? There's reasons why we self sabotage, there's reasons why we hold ourselves back. And I believe that we're very often leaking energy because we have different parts of ourselves within us with the different desires, wants, needs, goals. And these parts are here all the time. We even know about them, we talk about it. We're like, part of me wants to go to the gym, but another part wants to sit here and watch television, right? So we know about these parts. And so often when we hold ourselves back, it's because there are parts of us that are conflicting with our desires to move forward. That leaks time, energy, it also leaks money, and it holds us back from making true progress. So if you really want to get productive, what you can do is actually stop pushing and forcing and pause and look at what is causing you to stay where you currently are. What is creating your current comfort zone? What is holding you back? And how can we start to work with these selves instead of work against them? How can we heal their beliefs? How can we change what is causing them to act the way they are acting so you can get 100% of yourself on board? Once you do that, it's just pure momentum forward.
Thank you very much. That's actually very powerful, and I would urge anybody listening or watching this to replay that and listen to that answer again, because there's so much, you packed so much into just a little minute of wisdom there. And I kept thinking, oh, wow, I want to mention that. I want to mention that. I genuinely think you just need to listen or read it all again, because that was brilliant. Thank you so much. So finally, Scarlett, what should I have asked you today that I didn't? And obviously your answer, please.
Yeah, I believe the question is how can you live your most fulfilling, abundant life starting right now? And the answer to that is three simple steps. One is to change your mindset around money, which is also your mindset around yourself as well, shifting out of scarcity and into the perspective of abundance, getting out of not enoughness and getting into enoughness, and learning to see the enoughness that surrounds you right now. The second step, which we already talked about, is to learn to manage and track your money. This is getting in control of your life. This is harnessing your power of creation and manifestation and taking back control of your life, which then leads to step three, which is being intentional, conscious, and strategic with how you use your money in alignment with the life that you want to live. When you spend your money in alignment with your vision and the kind of life you want to live, you manifest that life. It's just simple, energetic math. And no matter how much money you have or where you are starting from, you can start taking these steps now. And it is 100% possible for you to live a life that you love starting today. Abundance is not an amount of money, it's a state of being. It's a feeling that lives within you, and you are capable of creating that within yourself starting right now.
Fantastic. And am I right in saying when you talk about manifesting your life, you're talking about you change your behaviors, you change your actions, and the life that you seek starts to appear because you are making it happen, as opposed to manifesting the things that you fear and you worry about, and you don't take the actions, you resist. irrationally you
Exactly.
resist. I mean, that's the definition of procrastination, for example.
Exactly. I believe that we are all powerful manifestors. You're already manifesting right now. You're creating this life that you're currently living, but you can change the result of what you're creating to be more in alignment with the life you really want to live.
Oh, that's a lovely way to end this little piece, because absolutely, I completely agree with that. Whatever your life is like right now, you are manifesting it. So if you don't like it, you can manifest something better, can't you? That's the point. That's the lesson. All right. So I have one final question, because we've done our 5 questions in 7 minutes. Thank you so much for that. That was brilliant, Scarlett. So it's a 2-parter. How can people reach you? And also, is there like a valuable free resource they can get from you? And I always say it's a bit cheeky to ask for that, but actually what I'm doing is I'm recognizing that sometimes people aren't quite ready to make first contact. They still want to know a little bit more about what you do and what your offer is. And I find that these valuable free resources are an absolutely superb way of achieving that. And then they can get in touch if they want to.
Yes, absolutely. So you can get in touch with me in many ways. I'm very active on Instagram. You can feel free to reach out to me there. My handle is at the Biz Hippie. And I have an amazing free resource for anybody who's interested in really changing your relationship with money. I have a free quiz where you can discover your money mindset type and then how to work with your money mindset type so that you can step more into your next level of abundance. And so if you want to discover your money mindset type and take the free quiz to find out, you can do that on my website, thebizhippie.com/quiz.
Oh, that's an easy one to remember. Oh, I love that. Oh, and I always like a quiz. So and that is actually a brilliant resource. Knowledge is power. I mean, like you're talking about, you talked over and over and over about how to manage your money and know where your money's going. That's about being in control of your life. It's about having power. Because when you understand what you've got, then you know what you can do with it. You can figure that out. Brilliant. Make the right choices, hopefully. Scarlett, that has been amazing. I have enjoyed every single syllable of what you've said today. I found it inspirational. It's made me think about a few things, and I'm going off to immediately after this to go and have a deeper dive into your material online, and I encourage our listeners and viewers to do the same. Scarlett Stanhope, thank you so much for being on Goalbusters today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're extremely welcome. And remember, everybody, keep goal busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.